Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna be going over the quickest and best way to build muscle as a beginner. So I'm just gonna start off by saying, I royally screwed this up for years and years and years. I wasted probably 5 years of my training career just going into the gym, doing a bit of bench press with friends, and I just didn't know what I was doing, didn't listen to anybody. I was carb cycling. I was about 60 kilos as an 18-year-old with no muscle, carb cycling because I wanted to be lean. This is what we need to do, okay? So first things first is obviously we need a surplus of calories to build muscle. In a calorie deficit, you will lose body fat and it's very difficult to build muscle. In a surplus, you will build muscle, but it's also a lot easier to store body fat. So rule of thumb, if you look in the mirror, okay, and you have too much fat and you do not feel comfortable with how you look, this is not for you. You need to go into a small calorie deficit, get yourself leaner, and then watch this video, okay? Now, we need to keep our calories in a surplus, okay? And the key, although you might not think it, is to be in a small surplus. If you eat too big too early on, you get fat. The quicker you get fat, the quicker your bulk is over, okay? Get rid of bulking and move into lean gaining phases, okay? So find your maintenance calories and sit just above it. 10 to 15% above it is fine. The longer you can stay in a bulk, the better. Remember, as a beginner, male, female, young, doesn't matter, you are primed to grow and you will make a lot of progress in a very short period of time. Another mistake I see, which I want you guys to avoid, is people training too often. Again, this was me, chest and arms Monday, chest and arms Tuesday, back and chest Wednesday. All I did was the same stuff. You do not build muscle in a gym. You literally break down muscle fibers as you train. You then leave the gym and through adequate rest, sleep, protein and calories, you repair, rebuild and come back stronger. You literally get smaller in the gym. You get bigger outside of the gym. Do not train too often. 3 to 4 times a week is plenty for a beginner and for somebody who's extremely advanced. The next thing we need to focus on to build muscle as fast as possible is we need to focus on progressive overload, okay? You need to get stronger over time. And we do this by prioritizing compound lifts. A compound lift is working multiple muscle groups at once. Think an incline dumbbell press where you're working your chest, the upper portion of your chest across the clavicle, you're working your triceps and you're working the front of your shoulders. 3 big muscles all working at once. When you move to the lower body, you have a squat, everything from the chest down. These are big, big movements that we have to get stronger at over time. And if you're training every single day, you simply will not be able to recover. Now, as a beginner, let's say you bench 40 kilos for 10. Let's say you squat 60 kilos for 10, deadlift 60 kilos for 10, and you can't do a chin up, okay? By doing pull downs, okay, you're eventually gonna work up to that chin up. But over the course of a year, in those 12 months, in that steady conservative surplus that we spoke about, if you can add a considerable amount of weight to your pressing movements, add a considerable amount of weight to your row, any vertical pull, and then anything from the lower body push, think squat, and then anything where we hip hinge, think trap bar deadlift. If we over 12 months can add 30, 40, 50 kilos to those lifts while staying in the surplus as a beginner, your body will look completely different. Your body weight will be up, body fat will be down from all that muscle you've built, and you'll have a complete different physique in 12 months. So by prioritizing these full body lifts, we need to train our legs at least twice a week as a beginner, whether you're male or female, okay? If you get strong at deadlifting off the floor, your back will grow. If you get strong at incline pressing or dipping, that's going to carry over into any sport, into your press, into your tricep growth. Any pull will develop your arms as well, your biceps. Your abs will strengthen. You need to prioritize these lifts, including your legs. We need to give it time. Building muscle takes time, but the quickest way to do it is to follow these principles. We need to get stronger across all of our key lifts. We need to stay in a surplus. We need to focus on recovery. And if you're young and new starting out, keep alcohol to a minimum. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, please leave a comment below and I'll answer them for you, and hit the like and subscribe button.